Hey everybody, Ditkaz here, and since I am not quite finished with the fall 2025 season of anime and ready to get those videos out here, I'm here going to watch the trailers for the shows from the winter 2026 season so I can make my watch list for that season now and kind of buy me a little bit more time with like video releases to try to finish up this fall season, and then I'll have a number of videos in the pipeline once that season is done. So let's go ahead and switch over to the Annie chart page and go from there. Okay, so looking at what all we got here, starting out, we have Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3, the Culling Game arc. I know I'm going to watch that, so there's no real point in worrying too much about that one. Don't need to watch the trailer for that one. Free Ren Season 2, one of the ones we've been waiting for. Beyond Journey's End Season 2. You know we're watching that one. Jigoku Raku second season. I did not watch the first one, so we're not worrying about that one. Is this one sentenced to be a hero? I think this is sentenced to be a hero, right? Yes, sentenced to be a hero. In a world where heroism is a punishment, Xylo Forbarts, a condemned goddess killer, battles endless hordes of monstrous abominations as part of Penal Hero Unit 9004. Death is no escape, only a cycle of resurrection and relentless combat. But when Xylo encounters a mysterious new goddess, their unlikely alliance sparks a rebellion that could shatter the chains of eternal punishment. The first episode had a 50-minute runtime, had an almost hour runtime. Whew. All right. I am like 99% certain I'm watching this show because all of my friends have said it's great. But I want to see... I want to watch the trailer. See what we're getting into here. Let's go. Okay. Alright, so first off, I dig this art style. It's kind of got like that... It's kind of got a similar vibe, I feel like, to some other fantasy type shows that I really like. Like, off the top of my head, I want to say like the feel of the drawings and the art in this is kind of similar to like some parts of Free Ren and like some parts of Mushoku Tensei, I feel like, with like detail and like not softness, but like the almost a texture look to the characters and stuff. Okay. I don't know who that dude was, but he's pretty cool looking. The running animations are pretty sick. Like, that's nice. I dig that dragon. What the? Is that like a mech? He's like a mech knight dude. Okay. I take back the Free Ren and Mushoku Tensei comments I made earlier. But there's definitely some stuff I've seen that have like a similar, like some texture, for lack of a better. Okay, so that guy is the main character. I feel like they don't show him that much for him being like the main character. Yeah, we're definitely sold on that. I already have it on the list, so we're going to try to keep this list to like hopefully 12, 14. I don't want to end up at 16 like I did with Fall again. Oshinoko Season 3, I haven't watched any of the other ones, so that's not happening. What is this? Teihantai na Kimi to Boku. You and I are polar opposites. Suzuki's a high school girl in love, but the guy she's fallen for is nothing like her. While she's cheerful, outgoing, and always trying to fit in, her classmate Yusuke Tani is stoic, quiet, and doesn't seem to care what people think of him. Will Suzuki be able to overcome her anxieties and ask him out, or will she discover that opposites really don't attract? Okay. Oh! This fucking fat-ass cat's adorable as shit. Holy shit. I love him. Or her. Ooh. Okay. I like those shoes. I think these characters are really cute. Like this is a different sort of art style, but it's kind of like some of the bits were like when she was like doing her makeup was like really freaking detailed, and I'm interested in this art style. So far, this is a maybe. This show looks adorable. What was that rainbow guy? No. Yeah, who's this guy? Obsessed with other people's actions. Okay. I love like that's her. Is that her? Oh yes, that's her. That's the girl. That's the heroine because it showed her like she was in like that same little like chibi form before she like got up to his desk and she like it like changed to the regular art style. Okay, so there's something weird with that, like some real funny part with that. I like this theme song too. Ooh. This might be the first rom-com for this season. This might be the first rom-com of 2026 for me. That's a maybe. It's going to stay right here because it's a maybe. Right. What do we got here? Fire Force! Season 3, Part 2. Yes, that's definitely happening. Don't need to watch the trailer. Fate Strange Fake. I have not watched any Fate. I am not watching that one right now. Second season of a show that I have not watched. Ibo Yugi de Meishi. What the hell is this? Playing death games to put food on the table? What? At just 17, Yuki is a professional death game player. She's survived enough rounds to know that survival is calculation, not luck, and that failure is final. For most players, the games are a nightmare with no escape. For Yuki, they're simply business. Yet in a world where rooms turn into graves and every choice could be her last, even experience offers no protection. Huh? Ooh, okay. Okay, so I don't know why they're all kind of dressed in kind of made outfits. The backgrounds are cool, if a little weird, like it's like wobbly and like not straight look like straight line, like it's things are crooked. There's some weirdness with this right now. I'm intrigued. Oh, their eyes are really interesting. Wow! Their eyes are very unique in this. The more you look at them. This is a weird show. I don't know if I got this show in me. Super fucking nice as the animation looks in this. And it does look kind of interesting. I don't know if I have it in me to watch this show. Yeah, we're gonna leave that one as a maybe though as well, but it's a little lower priority. Ikoku Niki. What is this? Journal with Witch? Huh? Reclusive novelist Makio Kodai has always preferred the company of books. But when her sister and brother-in-law pass away, Makio unexpectedly becomes the guardian of her 15-year-old niece, Asa Takumi. As they navigate grief, clashing personalities, and the challenges of living together, the two slowly open their hearts to each other, discovering warmth, understanding, and the meaning of family. That's an interesting way of looking at that. So I like the art style. It's very detailed here. It looks like there's a pretty good budget on this show from so far on this trailer. Could be good as like a change of pace. This could also be kind of depressing. Right now it's a maybe. It's really interesting. Like I feel like the ant almost looks like a different person real quickly with like the glasses and the hair. It's almost like a whole different looking design. Journal with Witch. Like, okay. I think I'm gonna pass on that one. Yusha party ni kawaii koga ita no de koku haku shite mita. What are you? What does this mean? What does this stand for? There was a cute girl in the hero's party, so I tried confessing to her. Nice. Oh, this is this one. I think I heard this one was really good too. Reincarnated as a mid-tier demon, Yuki had one job: crush the hero's party. Then he saw the party's priestess Cecilia and fell for her hard. Now this love-struck demon vows to confess his feelings, even if it means betraying the Demon King. Will love bloom between these two sworn enemies? We're gonna watch the trailer and see if we're gonna find out. Wait, is that? That's the main character? Okay, I like this theme so far, and again, I'm okay with the character designs. Huh. No way. Yes, dude. Yes! She tells him no, and he's like, I'm gonna keep going after her. Yes, dude. Ooh, I take that theme too. Oh, I've seen her. Okay. I've seen pictures of her. Oh, this show looks sweet. What the fuck was that? Was that a cat? Or was that a rabbit? Oh, it's fucking adorable too. Shit. I think I'm in. Sold. For however many episodes. Mayonaka Heart Tune. Tune into the Midnight Heart. When Arisu Yamabuki was all alone in bed at night, he was able to find solace in the voice of a radio host who went by Apollo. However, one day she simply stopped broadcasting without any explanation. Years then passed, and Arisu is now a second-year high schooler. He makes it his mission to search for Apollo, as there is something he wants to tell her. He doesn't know what she looks like, or even what her real name is, but he manages to get some leads on her in his school's broadcasting club. That's where he meets 4 girls who all dream to get a job where they can make full use of their voices. Just who is Apollo, and how will those 4's dreams pan out? Okay. Why does he sound so serious? Bro, that dude, the teacher looks awesome. What? What? Did they just all say they love him? What the hell? They're like fucking with him and like whispering in his ears. Okay, so the first girl obviously wants to do music with the guitar. This girl, I thought she said Seiyu, so she wants to be a voice actor. She wants to be a VTuber, okay. An announcer, okay. Who the fuck are you? Teacher. This show looks really good. It's probably a yes. It'll also be a nice, it'll be a nice balance. It'll be one that's like a first. This is probably gonna happen. I really like that one. Yeah. Tune into the Midnight Heart. This is a for sure. Hell mode, Yarikomozuki no gamer wa... Hold on, what does this say? Hell mode, Yarikomozuki no gamer wa haisete no isekai de muso suru. Hell mode, the hardcore gamer dominates another world with garbage balancing. Okay. 35-year-old Kenichi Yamada has spent his life playing every single MMORPG he can get his hands on. Tired of new games that cater to casual players, he leaps to the chance to try out a never-ending game with an intimidating hell mode that raises the difficulty and chances to level up to impossible heights. But as soon as he selects the summoner, Kenichi finds himself transported into the world of the game and reborn to a family of serfs as a baby named Alan. With nothing but his memories and wits to guide him, Alan sets off to conquer hell mode, unearth the secrets of the summoner class, and free his newfound family from their fate. Son of a bitch! Oh no, dude. Oh god. Is it gonna have like trash looking AI? Or it's not AI, but trash looking CG? What the? Wait, his first summon is a fucking golden grasshopper thing? What the hell is that? So this looks promising. This is gonna be a maybe. Okay, so it's not like shit. It just the picture made it look like it was gonna be like super shit, which maybe it will in some of the things in motion. But the monsters don't look too bad. We're gonna put this one, keep this one as maybe, and so it's more of a probable. But you know, Vigilante season 2, fuck yeah. Uruwashi no Yoi no Tsuki. What the hell? Yoi Takaguchi has long legs, a deep voice, and a handsome face. In other words, Yoi is such a good-looking guy that most people don't notice or care that she is in fact a girl. Indeed, she's had the nickname Prince for as long as she can remember. That is, until she met Ichimura-senpai, the only person who really seemed to see her for herself. To her surprise, she's not sure how to handle this new relationship, especially when her newfound friend is a prince himself, and a guy prince at that. The story of the two high school princes starts here. Her voice isn't that deep. Giga Shoujo series. Oh, how scandalous. He's built kind of like, I don't remember the character's name, but the fucking incredible romance series with the deaf girl. He's kind of built like that guy. I really like the eyes there. I like these character designs. That is a maybe. Trigun Stargaze. I have not watched Trigun Stampede, so. But that. Omae gotoki ga mao ni kateru to omona to yusha party wo suiho sareta node oto de kimama ni kurashitai. What is that in English? Roll over and die. I'll fight for an ordinary life with my love and cursed sword. Plum has been chosen by God to be in the hero's party despite having stats of 0 across the board. All she has is the reversal ability that she still doesn't fully understand. Predictably, she proves useless in battle, but she refuses to give up and continues to do all she can for the party. Her party mate Jean, a genius and renowned sage, picks on her at every opportunity and eventually sells her off into slavery. Even as a slave, she's treated as incompetent and persecuted, and ultimately thrown to monsters as bait for her master's entertainment. Plum is left with two options: take up the cursed sword that inevitably brings death to its wielder, or be eaten by monsters. The moment she chooses to fight back is when the reversal of her life begins. Oh no, so instead of killing her, it like reverses that and she becomes badass? Alright. Right off the rip, I really liked the look of those eyes, the details there. Wow, that sword's cool looking. Who is that? Why is that girl like all screwed up looking? These girls are fucking adorable. Is this a fucking fantasy? Cute girls doing cute things, but also kind of badass crazy shit? Do I get like dark oh shit, with that music, there's gotta be some crazy shit going on. Hell yeah! Like, there's gonna be something crazy like that and then like still have like some cute girls doing cute things. This show looks fucking insane. What is it? That's gonna be a maybe as well. Oh damn it, man. We're in a tough spot. Dead account. Always ready for a fight, destruction for destruction's sake, the online streamer Alringo is a troll, making the worst of boundary-pushing flame-bait content and raking in the revenue for from the hate watchers. You may think he's nothing more than a bottom feeder and a drain on society, but in reality, he's high school dropout Soji Enishiro, a caring older brother with a sweet tooth who loves nothing more than his little sister. His viral videos, just a way to pay his sister's medical bills. And even if all of humanity hates him, he doesn't care so long as his little sister gets better. But then, something very strange begins to happen. Okay. Big-ass hammer. Okay, so, damn it, this is going to be tough. I'm going to have to cut a lot of shows that, like, look really good. Because this could be really interesting, too. Okay. Oh, I hate that. I hate the look of that thing. What the hell is that little doll? I'm so confused. Alright, it's going to be a maybe. This is that Darwin one. Darwin Jihen. Yeah, the Darwin incident. Created in a biological science lab, Charlie is a half-human, half-chimpanzee hybrid known as a human Z. Raised by his adoptive human parents, Charlie is now 15 and starting high school. There he meets Lucy, a clever loner who becomes his first ever friend, but his normal life is shattered when the animal rights extremists who freed his mother from the lab 15 years ago reemerge as terrorists bent on kidnapping Charlie at all costs. I have seen clips of this with this monkey just destroying people. But I'm going to pass on this because it's Amazon, right? Which I have Amazon, but I'm going to pass on this one. Osa na na Jimmy to a love comedy ni narinai. Oh, you can't be in a rom-com with your childhood friends. Okay. AU, the high school boy, has a problem. Two childhood friends, Shio and Akari, who go to the same school, are too cute. If they find out that I'm the only one looking sexually at them now that they've grown up, even though I have no intention of doing so, that would be too much. On the other hand, the two childhood friends also have their own secrets. It's so awkward. It's complicated, but childhood friends are the best. A sweet and impatient love triangle comedy where you can't be honest. Okay. There's like 4 different characters though. I really dig the eyes in this show too. These characters look fucking adorable. This feels like a shitload more than a love triangle. So, like, a bunch of these. It's way more than a fucking love triangle, apparently. Holy hell. Uh-oh. I think, I'm guessing in that scene, she's, like, admitting to liking the other dude. And maybe that's, like, a moment where they both admit it. That is highly likely. And we're going to put that slightly above that one just because, like, a lot of these are... Like, 6 of these are already, like, fantasy action type things. So, yeah, we're going to just turn that one. We're going to take that one off. Tome Atoko to Ningen Ona Sonochi Fufu ni Naru Futari. The Invisible Man and his soon-to-be wife. Akira Tonome is an invisible gentleman who runs a detective agency, and Shizuka Yako is a mild-mannered human female who works there. Shizuka can always find Akira, even when he turns completely invisible. A quiet love begins to blossom between them as the Invisible Man and Blind Girl grow closer to each other. No, I'm not even going to watch the trailer for that one. I don't think I'm interested in that one. Tensei Shitara Dragon no Tamago Data. Reincarnated as a dragon hatchling. Oh, shit. Our hero needs to come out of his shell, literally. Reborn in another world inside a dragon egg, he doesn't have the amazing magic or mighty physical strength of your typical isekai adventure just yet. You need to break free and grow from a weak hatchling and into a fearsome beast if he wants to escape the deep, dark forest unscathed. What battles and adventures await him in this unique take on the isekai? I don't know if it's that unique, but we're gonna watch the trailer. Okay, I like this music. That's so funny. So he... Okay, that's funny as shit that he's literally, like, stuck in the egg for, like, I'm assuming it's going to be at least a little decent part of the first episode and, like, rolling around, but, like, can't finish breaking it. That's funny. I love him. He looks like a fucking Digimon. That's what I first thought this was when I saw the picture. I was like, is this a new Digimon show? Oh, this is probably going to be on my list, bro. Oh, dude, yeah, you're a dragon. They're probably like, I'd probably try to kill him. Oh my god, he straight up has Terriermon ears. That's why he looks like a Digimon. Oh, I'm definitely watching this. I don't give a shit. Put it on the list. Hell yeah. Alright. Erisno, say hi. What is this? The Holy Grail of Eris. Drama, fantasy, mystery, romance, supernatural. It is common knowledge that nobles will do anything for power. Lying, manipulation, and extortion are the usual tactics. However, one family is exempt from this generalization, House Grail, whose main tenets are truth and integrity. The youngest daughter, Constance Grail, is just as normal as the rest of her family, believing in always doing the right thing and helping those moral as the rest of her family, believing in always doing the right thing and helping those in need. However, these ideals do not help her when her fiancé cheats on her with another woman. Framed by his lover in the hopes of her downfall, Constance has no one to hear her pleas for justice. Everyone turns a blind eye save for one, the spirit of the infamous Scarlet Castile, who possesses Constance and turns the tables on her accuser. However, this aid does not come without a price. 10 years ago, Scarlet was executed for the attempted murder of Princess Cecilia, but this was actually a setup. As blunt and harsh as Scarlet could be, she would never stoop so low as to use poison. She has no idea who orchestrated her incrimination, but Scarlet demands that Constance, as the only one who can see her, help her exact revenge on those who wronged her. No. That doesn't sound that interesting to me. Akuyaku Reiju wa Ringoku no Otaishi ni Dekai Sereru. The villainess is adored by the prince of the neighbor kingdom. Hirara Rose Lapis Clementile is set to marry Heart Knights, crown prince of Lapis Lazuli, until she suddenly remembers her past life and realizes she's been reincarnated into her favorite game, the Ring of Lapis Lazuli. As the doomed villainess. But just as she's about to lose hope, the crown prince of Aquasteed proposes instead. Could this unexpected turn finally lead to a happy ending of her own? Let's go, villainous reincarnated game stuff. Okay. Bro looks bored as shit. Like, he got them lazy eyes. He's tired as hell. Bro, he sweeps in and goes, I'll take her then. You know what? Why not? Okay, how many do I have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Holy shit. So hopefully between these, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hopefully I can cut that down to 3, even with whatever else I watch here. Isekai no Satawa Shachiku Shidai. Isekai office worker. The other world's books depend on the bean counter. What? Ichiro Kondo, a salaryman approaching his 30s, gets caught up in a holy maiden summoning ritual and is transported to a parallel world called Romani Kingdom. Having worked day and night, he developed the mindset of a corporate slave and even demanded work in this new world, which landed him an accounting job at the Royal Accounting Department. During his hectic days rebuilding the accounting department, Seiichiro came across a nutritional tonic that wiped away any fatigue. Thanks to the tonic, Seiichiro's chronic ailments and exhaustion completely disappeared, leaving him overjoyed. Because he had no resistance to the world's magic, the side effects put his life in danger. The only way to survive was to have someone with magic help accustom his body to magical energy. So with no other choice, Seiichiro entrusts himself to Aresh, captain of the Third Royal Order known as the Ice Prince. Nah, I'm good. Hire ni shitemore masuka. Wash it all away. For the past 2 years, cheerful and hardworking Kinmei Wakana has run a small laundry shop in the seaside hot springs town of Atami. As she goes about her quiet days, Wakana finds herself drawn into the bittersweet, heartwarming stories of the people around her. No, I'm good on that one. Haya-chan wa Kawakunai. Oh, this looks cursed. Haya-chan isn't scary. Kaya-chan attends Hanamugi Kindergarten, and she has an incredibly strong sixth sense. She secretly beats up the ghosts that stalk her friends and family, but in turn she's treated like a troublemaker since nobody understands her strange behavior. Everything changes when her teacher, Chie, discovers her secret. Kaya-chan's fists will go flying at any sinister spirits that show up. I'm going to pass on that one, too. I'm not even going to watch the trailer. 29 Sai Dokushin Chuken Bokensha no Nichijo. An adventurer's daily grind at age 29. Having spent his childhood in the slums, Hajime Shinonome desperately sought strength to survive. Now he enjoys a peaceful and carefree life as a resident adventurer of the Komai village. One day, during a quest, he ventured into a dungeon and finds a young girl being partially eaten by a weakest kind of monster, a slime. The girl's name was Lirui. Having been abandoned by her parents, she had no place to go and entered the dungeon alone in order to stay alive. Hajime just couldn't leave her there, so he took her back to the village to live with him. We'll watch this trailer. Maybe it'll make my list. We'll see. Bro, he's got like... his armor has a very Monster Hunter vibe. Holy shit. Hold up now. The fucking googly eyes on this slime. That's an incredible slime design. S tier. Walked down in the dungeon and almost got eaten by a slime. This looks incredible. Oh, it's so funny. Holy shit. Like, she's like a little shitter. That's awesome. Okay, that's a maybe. Watashi ga koibito ni nareru wake nai jan muri muri. Next shine. What? There's no freaking way I'll be your lover unless... Okay, this is a sequel. Right? Yeah, this is... Yeah, I'm not watching... I didn't watch... This is that Yuri series, but I think the first season already aired. Golden Kamui, I haven't watched any of that. Medalist, that's the second season, so I'm not watching that. Yusha no Kuzu. Gum of the Brave. Okay. Mid-21st century, Tokyo's mafia can turn into ether-enhanced demon lords, and braves hunt them down. Yashiro, the Grim Reaper, reluctantly takes a new apprentice named Aki Jogamine, a high school girl trained to become a brave. He soon finds himself dragged into one troublesome case after another. The supernatural story of a scumbag master and his self-proclaimed apprentice begins. No, I'm okay on that one, especially because there's one on here that I'm probably going to watch even though it's got a terrible rating. Champagne no Maho. Luna, a black witch who lives quietly in a poisonous mushroom house deep in the Black Forest. She lives in the city making high-efficiency medicines, but it is said that if the mushroom witch touches you, you'll die, and she has avoided the life of a witch who doesn't know the warmth of people is carefully and momentarily drawn. No. Dark Moon. Kuronosuke Suki no Saiden. What in the world? The Blood Altar. In the seaside city of Riverfield stands Ditkaz Academy. Home to 7 mysterious boys sharing the same secret. They're vampires, hiding their murky pasts. When Suha, a female student who hates vampires, transfers to the academy, the boys find themselves irresistibly drawn to her as strange events shake the city, old sins and buried secrets resurface, and their world begins to fracture. No, I'm okay on that. Jingai Kyoshitsu no Ningengirai Kyoshi. Misanthrope teaches a class for demi-humans. After a traumatic incident ends his teaching career, Rei Hitoma is certain he hates humans. Yet, when he sees a job for a teacher who truly cares for their students, he's compelled to apply. Before he knows it, he's hired, only to find out his students are demi-humans. What begins as a job becomes a journey for healing for both a teacher who's lost faith in humanity and students who dream of it. Let's see. They're fucking adorable. All of their character designs. I love wing ears like that. Wait, no, becoming humans? So is the concept that they can go from being demi-humans to full-on humans? Maybe. I mean, it looks pretty good. We'll keep that on the maybe for now. Odayaka Kizoku no Kyoka no Suzume. Gentle Noble's vacation recommendation. Li Zel, a brilliant young chancellor of a powerful nation in a fantasy realm, suddenly finds himself transported to another world, mid-conversation no less. Unfazed, he decides to treat it like a vacation and become an adventurer. Teaming up with Gil, a lone wolf top ranker, Li Zel uses his wit, charm, and intellect to navigate this new world, swimming the whimsical adventures of a noble off-duty. Nah, I'm good on that. I have not watched this one. It's the second season. Goemon Baitokun no Nichijo. Daily life of a part-time torturer? In a society where torture is legal and big business, Spiritus dominates the industry with skill, style, and surprisingly cheerful teamwork. Part-timers Sero, Shiu, Mike, and Hugh tackle client sessions, office shenanigans, and even the occasional in-house assassin, all with a smile. Life at Spiritus proves that even in a world of pain, work can be surprisingly fun. No, that's weird. Arne no Jikenbo. Arne Nyontote is a vampire detective who manipulates supernatural powers. Lynn Reinwald is a nobleman's daughter who loves vampires. Their worlds should never have crossed, but they join hands to solve a bloody mystery. In the darkest of nights, Lynn finds herself in desperate need of help. Then she wanders into the mysterious city of Lugenberg, where non-humans live. Lynn's world changes drastically when she encounters Arn, a vampire who is called the worst in the city, and tonight a new murder case has occurred. What is the truth behind the bizarre incidents that take place in a world where humanity and the bizarre intersect? We're going to pass on that one, too. That's a little weird. It's a second season of something I don't believe I've watched. Yeah, I haven't watched that. A Precure. I've never watched anything Precure. Hikuidori. The fire extinguishing samurai who stopped the Great Fire was called the Fire-Eating Bird. Matsunaga Gengo, once known as the Fire-Eating Bird, was the best firefighting samurai in Edo. He had resigned from the fire brigade for a reason, but suddenly received an invitation to serve in the Shinjo clan. The Shinjo clan's firefighting team had no money and no personnel and was looked down upon by those around them. With the encouragement of his wife Miyuki, Gengo decides to rebuild the collapsed firefighting clan as its chairman. Gengo and his friends, all of whom have their own peculiarities, struggle to save any life despite being ridiculed as ragged steeplejacks. The Borotobigumi. In Edo, a mysterious series of suspicious fires called fox fires continue. An entertaining action drama opens with the firefighters scrambling to save lives in the face of the approaching disaster. I don't like the look of that picture there. I'm gonna pass on that because it's got a really low rank. I'm not even gonna watch the trailer. Alright, bro. Ronin Warriors, man. I don't give a shit. I need to watch the original. So I'm not going to put this on my list yet because I want to rewatch all of the original first. Like, I'm totally going to watch this, but it's going to be at a different point. Jigoku Sensei Nube, I have not watched. That's the second season of something. High School Kimengumi. No. Cardfight Vanguard, not going to watch. Not going to watch that either. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to add this one on here. We're going to do this one. Pass on that one. Pass on that one. We're going to pass on that one. We're just going to go we're going to go to 14. I wanted to go to 12, but we're going to go to 14. So we got the list figured out here. We have 14 shows on this season. We were trying to get to 12. At least I managed to keep it under 16. I almost went ahead and went to 16. But 14 is, it's less than some of the other seasons, but because I'm still trying to get caught up, I don't want to watch too much. So we have Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3, the Culling Game arc. Free Run Beyond Journey's End Season 2. Sentenced to be a Hero. Fire Force Season 3, Core 2. There was a cute girl in the Heroes parties, so I tried confessing to her. Tune into the Midnight Heart. My Hero Academia Vigilantes Season 2. Reincarnated as a dragon hatchling. The villainess is adored by the prince of the neighbor kingdom. You and I are polar opposites. You can't be in a rom-com with your childhood friends. Roll over and die. I will fight for an ordinary life with my love and cursed sword. An adventurer's daily grind at age 29. And a misanthrope teaches a class for demi-humans. So as soon as I get done with the fall season stuff, I'll get working on editing videos out and trying to knock out this winter stuff so that I can hopefully be done with the winter stuff even before it's time to make my list for spring, and then I can hopefully get through those and get into summer, and hopefully I'm into summer season and caught up with it before the summer season's over and like another school year starts and I'm more busy with work again. Hopefully I'm even caught up before conventions towards like the second half of July, like the first convention that I'm going to. So that's my list for this season, and we're going to see where this goes as I try to power through everything. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments if there's any shows that you think I should have maybe watched a trailer for that I didn't watch, or any shows that you think I shouldn't have had on my list, or shows I should have put on my list for this season, and we'll see what goes from there. Thanks for watching, and have a great day, everybody.